Hey fellas, how you doing? It's Johnny. Just wanted to say thanks a lot for all the support you guys have gave me on the YouTube channel, especially my recent videos. The boxing documentary that I did to inspire people, especially men who have anxiety, social anxiety, or who are going through any mental health problems of anxiety or depression, or just lacking confidence in general, to take up boxing as a means or as a way to build your self-confidence and just to start enjoying your life. Boxing is great for that, so I really appreciate the support and some of the new videos as well. So in today's live stream, I thought I'd do something completely different to all of the other live streams on the topics that I've spoken about. And I'll be honest with you, I'm not really passionate about speaking about celebrity TV shows. I don't watch it. I haven't watched them for years, but obviously I know that they exist. But a couple of you said to me that I was talking about anxiety too much and it would make a change if I spoke about something different. And I thought that was a fair point because I have repeated myself on a lot of videos. I know I've spoken a lot about social anxiety, depression. And that's just really because I'm really passionate about those areas and because I've personally struggled with these things myself. I've helped myself to get over these things, get myself in a good place. And obviously, most of the people that I've taught and coached over the years, they've also struggled with anxiety. But I do agree, it is nice to mix it up and talk about different things. So a couple of close friends asked me, Johnny, why don't you talk about the new TV show, Love Island? So I thought I would talk about that because that does tie into my message, which is to inspire men to go out, meet and attract women in a much more honest, genuine way, in a way that's just genuine, just like how I'm speaking to you now, without manipulation and all of the negativity. So first and foremost, I'll give my opinion and thoughts on the show Love Island, and I'm going to ask you guys, what's your opinion on the show? What do you think about it? Do you think it's good? Do you think it's positive? Do you watch the show? And I suppose, yeah, it is important that I speak about this because I'm trying to improve men's dating life, and I'm also trying to improve my own dating life. So, so yeah, I'll read the questions as we go. I'll try and stay on the topic, but we might go off topic. So, and I don't know. I don't really. I'm not going to watch the show. I just went on YouTube now, watched a little clip. I'm aware it looks similar to all of the other sort of dating shows like I'm a Celebrity, Get Me Out of Here. It's got that kind of Big Brother feel. Makes me feel personally uneasy when I watch it. And my own opinions on the show is that, number one, it's very fake, which is anyone with any intelligence can see that. Number two, it's very generic, it's very manipulated. And what I mean by that is they select certain people to fit a certain narrative, to give you a certain view on reality, on dating. And in my honest experience, it's so untrue in regards to what reality is like when you get out there. So obviously things like Celebrity, Love Island, Tinder, all of these kind of inspired media dating shows, when you go out and you start interacting with women, like you see me doing the YouTube videos, for example, if you go to a park in London, or let's say you go to a park in America, Central Park, or anywhere around the world, just a normal environment where there's real people and it's not staged, there's not like a hidden agenda. If you start interacting with women and you speak to 10 women, you're going to get a very different experience of reality to what you will watching a show like Love Island, which is really engineered and, it's just a very sort of fake celebrity experience. And that's why I don't watch it. One of the questions I want to ask you, I'd be curious to know what you think, ask myself is, if any of you do watch Love Island or these type of inspired media kind of BBC shows, do you feel good afterwards? I can honestly say it's a long time that I've watched these shows and I choose not to. I've got better things to do. I never feel good if I watch these shows. Of course, I'm not saying, that there isn't going to be one or two things that are positive, because I'm not having a go at the people. I'm not judging the people in the show. I'm judging the perception of the show and how probably, I'm sure most of the people when they go on the show, they're not really being themselves. They're encouraged to act a certain way. That's the way the rules are, just like Big Brother. If you actually met these people in person, I bet that they're not entirely the way that they come across on the TV show. With like myself, if you meet me in person, I'm the same person that you're going to see on the live stream on YouTube or my YouTube videos. Now, obviously, I know that when there's cameras in front of people, it's only human nature that everyone is going to kind of be encouraged to show the best side of themselves. And I think that's understandable. But there's a big difference between that and being really fake. And obviously, you know, the people that direct these shows, they do have an agenda and they are targeting a certain audience. And that audience is not going to be for a guy like myself or probably most of you. So I'm going to kind of read through some of your comments now. So my personal view is I don't watch it. I won't watch it because for me, it makes me feel negative. It just sends the wrong message to men and women. Number two, because I'm an intelligent, conscious person who has met lots of people, I've been in different social environments, I've worked with all kinds of people over the years, coached people, and I've interacted with different people, and I'm intelligent enough to know that the media, most of it is manipulated lies, and it puts fear in people. Now, if you're a normal average man, whatever that is, and you watch this show, you're going to see people with six packs, you're going to see really good looking men, really good looking women. That's probably going to make you feel bad about yourself. You're going to compare yourself to the people you're seeing on these shows, bearing in mind that, you know, before they go on these shows, someone has probably spent 3 to 5 hours doing their makeup. You know, they're under the best lighting. It's not to say that they don't take care of themselves, because I know that Tyson Fury's brother is on the show, and I'm a big fan of Tyson Fury. Tyson Fury certainly doesn't represent any kind of fakeness or stuff like that. That's why I really like the guy, and I support him as a boxer, and I love what he promotes with mental health. And I've been following Tyson Fury all throughout his career, through his highs and lows. And anyone who knows me knows that I think the world of the guy. I really like him. So I'm not criticizing his brother. If he wants to go on the show and it's good for his career, good luck to him. Make all the money in the world, but it's irrelevant of that. I'm talking about the agenda of the show, and I personally don't resonate with the agenda. Now, another thing as well, I'm not going to get upset about the show. I'm not going to lose sleep. I'm not going to start attacking the show. I'm just going to have my opinion. It's my opinion, and I'm sure the people that directed the show, they're probably not going to like me. They're definitely not going to like me. They're not going to resonate with my message, which is honesty, confidence, courage, love, all of the real, you know, good virtues that any really man or woman would want to uphold in their life. And I'm certainly not claiming to be perfect, but I try my best, and that's all you can do. And I've never really been trying to, you know, show the people that follow me I'm some perfect person. That's why I show my failures. I talk about my anxieties, I talk about my struggles, and obviously people can see, you know, my successes and stuff like that. But I'm not really about that. I'm just about putting out an honest message, doing the best I can to help other people, having some fun along the way. And obviously, if people like it, that's great. And I get a lot of criticism as well. And I've just become a strong person, and I don't really read into it. People are going to criticize me, that's their opinion. I've been through far too much to let other people's criticism of me or the videos I put out stop me. So some of you saying it's narcissistic. Yeah, of course, Love Island is going to be egotistical. It's going to be narcissistic. There's going to be people cheating on one another. It's going to represent all of the negatives, you know, that any sort of healthy person is not going to want to aspire. And I think people that watch that show, of course, they're at a certain level of consciousness. With the message that I'm encouraging is, I'm not trying to be a perfect person, but I am trying to be the best man I can be. And I suppose I'm trying to set the best example I can to other men. And my message, I didn't know this when I first started out, obviously, because that was 8 years ago and I was younger then. And of course, you grow up in life, you go through experiences. I didn't realize that at the core of my message is to really help people that are struggling with mental health, you know, paranoia, anxiety. I totally relate to every single man who has lacked confidence with women. I lack confidence with women. It took me years. It took me years to build my confidence with women and to get good experiences. But that's what I really want to share. To be honest as well, I'm shocked. I'm obviously I'm really sorry. I didn't know that someone committed suicide from this show. It was a friend that told me, and now you guys have framed this up. So there's got to be a reason why I'm talking about show. I never planned to. If you watch my YouTube stuff, I very rarely talk about celebrities. I don't watch mainstream television. I don't watch any television. The only stuff I watch is on YouTube, and most things I watch is boxing, you know, self-help, motivation, personal development, fitness, mainly those things, or interesting documentaries or really good films. Most of the films are like 80s and 90s. So, you know, and you know, a lot of you have asked me to talk about these things, and I didn't really want to talk about these things years ago, but you know, now I'm going to start speaking my mind more. And you know, people have got an opinion about me, the media. I'm not complaining, obviously, because it's just life. Good and bad things are going to happen. You know, a while ago, the BBC, a couple of years ago, you know, done a documentary, painted me in a bad light and other dating coaches, and it was kind of unfair. But I was like, okay, I can accept this. I'll put myself out on social media. Obviously, what I do is not going to it's not going to resonate with everyone. But a lot of people, what I'm really glad to say is, a lot of women really love my YouTube videos. They like my videos where I go out and approach women and film the interactions. They like my message. They write to me. They ask for me for opinion and help with their relationships. So I've got a good thing going. So I must be doing something right. So, you know, at the end of the day, I'm not going to watch a show like Love Island for all the reasons I said. I always ask a simple question. Like, if you watch a TV show and you feel depressed after, common sense tells you that common sense tells you that it's not good for you. Like, your body's not going to lie to you. It's simple, isn't it? It's like if you watch porn and then you feel good for a few minutes, and then after you feel depressed, it isn't good for you. So that's the reason why, personally, Johnny Berba doesn't watch these TV shows. And I can honestly say to you, years ago, this is like 10, 15 years ago, I used to watch all these shows, and I didn't realize at the time they made me feel insecure. It paints a bad picture of women, of men, of the dating. And when you get out in the real world, it's actually a lot more positive than that. You know, so I think it's a really dangerous message for most men and women to take on. So that's the reason why I don't watch it. And honestly, look, I'm really not trying to be like arrogant and go, don't watch the, you know, I'm not saying don't watch the TV shows. I'm better. I know everything. I'm not saying that. I'm not an arrogant person, and I wasn't brought up like that by my mum and dad. We weren't brought up like that. But at the same time, I'm not going to be a coward. I'm not going to be bullied by political correctness and just sit back and not have my opinion. When I see things that are wrong, and I know they're wrong, I'm going to speak my mind. And if people don't like that, that's tough. That's their problem, not my problem. So, you know, at the end of the day, and I'm always willing to improve myself. And you guys are great because you always help me to do that, and I help you. So it's been great. Okay, so now we're going to read some questions. I'm going to go through. Was I pumped about Trump's visit to London? I didn't feel negative about it, to be honest. You know, great that he's coming over. And I personally, I don't know everything about the man, but there's some things that he's doing that I like. I do support a lot of his message. I think he's a strong leader. Again, no one is perfect. Easy to start criticizing people and pointing out their flaws, but I personally think he's a good leader. He's strong, and he seems to be making a difference. So that's my opinion. But then again, I'm not a massive enthusiast into politics, but that might change as I'm getting older. So that's my thought on it. Let's see what Andy Gee is saying. I think it's also puts beautiful women on the pedestal in the eyes of an average man because we think they only go for good. I agree. I agree with that, Andy. And what I'm trying to say with my message, this is what I'm trying to say. Look, I don't want people worshiping. I'm not a guru. I can't even take that serious. I'm a normal guy, exactly the same as you guys, who has had the same fears that you've had. All I've done is gone out, faced these fears in the process, built confidence, and turned my life around and realized that, you know what? Not every single woman out there is fake. Not every single woman out there is materialistic, is out to get you. There's a lot of good women. I've dated them and met them, and not just me. And again, I'm not trying to, like, at this particular moment in time now, I'm not trying to promote my coaching and sell my coaching. I'm just telling the truth. It's about the truth. I'm telling the truth. So many of the guys that I've helped, and you guys know this already, just reciting it, they've got great results with women. So we're really talking about perception. I'm trying to help you guys to change your perception of yourself and your perception of women, and I guess the world that you live in, to a more positive perception. And in doing that, you go out and try for yourself. Time, speak to women, be honest, don't manipulate them, respect them, love and respect yourself, be a strong man, and see the results that you get. And I found it to be, it's such a shock when you watch these TV shows, you think in a certain way, you go on Tinder, you go to nightclubs, and you experience maybe some women that are a certain way and they are fake and they are looking to use men for their money and they are very judgmental. And then you meet a different type of woman who's very beautiful looking, who is a nice person, and she's not looking to use you. She's a genuine person, and you just have a great experience with her, or she ends up becoming your, or whatever. You have a good conversation with her, you become friends, or you start dating. However things pan out, you have a great experience. And when you go away, you think, oh my God, it's actually not true what the show promotes. Not every woman wants a millionaire. Not everyone, and and at the end of the day, look, there's nothing wrong if a guy wants to become a millionaire. Again, it's not looking at and saying, oh, because someone is a millionaire, they're a bad person. It's being more intelligent than that. It's not really about whether someone's a millionaire or not. It's not really about whether you have a six-pack or not, because I love health and fitness now. And, a few months ago, I let myself go. I was overweight. A lot of people criticized me on YouTube and said, Johnny, basically you're fat. I was like, okay, that's a good point. So I've got in the gym, and now I've actually, for first time in a long time, and I've got a six-pack. I went in the mirror today, I was like, and I'm in fantastic shape. But that's because I've chose to improve my mental health. I enjoy training. I've always loved weight training. I love boxing. I love fitness. But I ain't doing this so I can go, look at me, everyone. Look at my six-pack, or because I'm trying to get women. I'm just not about that. And I'm just not about that. And anyone who knows me personally, or but at the same time, I'm not trying to come across like I'm a do-gooder. I'm not. It's just about what it's always been about, just trying to put out a positive, honest message and saying to guys, look, you don't need my permission or anyone. Go out yourself and do what I've done and what a lot of nice people help me to do, and just start talking to them with honesty. Talk to them on the street, anywhere, in a hotel, in the gym. Just be yourself, be honest, be genuine, and watch how confident you feel. Watch the great intro. And of course, some women are going to be rude to you. That's people, it's life. You're going to have some negative experiences, but overall, you're going to have a positive experience if you go out and you don't manipulate women and you're genuine. You're going to meet kind of the same people. So there we go. Those girls on the TV show are completely out of my league. Well, at the end of the day, if you put yourself down like that and you get jealous, you're going to put yourself in a negative place. So that's why I said, when I see the TV show, and I only checked it quickly today so I could have some knowledge, even though I know a lot about these shows anyway, so I could do this live stream. It's not about being reactive. It's not about getting angry at Love Island. I don't get angry anymore. But I can still point out and say, it's a fake show. I don't agree with what it represents. I'm not going to watch it. I'm not going to let it brainwash me, but I'm not angry about it. And the reason why I'm personally not angry about it is because I'm happy with myself. I'm happy with who I am and how my life is. I don't live a perfect life. And again, I'm not saying, anyone who knows me well, I get my down days, man. I get depressed. I feel insecure from time to time, but generally, I'm happy with who I am, and I've had a good experience with women. I started out as a guy that was terrible with women and had all kinds of anxieties, and you can check my backstory. Hey, Jake, good to see you on air. So I would encourage you, don't attack these shows, don't get angry, because really, if you start doing that, it ain't going to help you. But I can understand how people feel. Nonetheless, I can understand a guy who's struggling, who switches that TV show and watches Love Island, or watches it every week, and then after goes away and feels angry at himself or angry at the people on the show because he doesn't feel good. I understand that. I'm not going to condone and behave like that anymore, because I used to be like that years ago. So I can relate to the average man who is angry, who's jealous, who's sick and tired of women, of people, of himself, because he's had such a negative experience. But at the same time, I'm not going to encourage men to be in that way. I'm encouraging you to get out of that place, get down the gym, get around positive people, face your fears, take responsibility. Don't blame Love Island. Don't blame your family. Don't blame women. That ain't going to help you. It didn't help me. Take responsibility and be a better man. And that's what my mentors and friends that I've worked with, and the people that I look up to. And there's loads of, I said before, as I said, my dad's been really good. It's always kind of like helped me to be a better man, and I've always said I'm very grateful to my dad, because if it wasn't for him, I wouldn't have the courage. I wouldn't have the courage to be brave and to go out there and stand up for myself and face my fears, and to have the confidence to approach women. If it wasn't for Floyd, I wouldn't have had the confidence that I've got now with women. And if it wasn't for the mentors that have helped me, paid and free mentors, people like Les Brown, then I wouldn't be in this position I'm in. I wouldn't have had the experience of women. So I can't tell you guys what to do, but I would encourage not to let any TV show put you in a negative place. That's why I don't watch them. Because if you watch that show every week and you feel bad about yourself, it's your fault for watching it when you know it's going to make you feel like that. But obviously, some of you might watch it and enjoy it and not feel that way. So, yeah, I will keep this live stream up. Okay. Well, John, if a girl holds eye contact with you and then smiles at you, that's probably a clear sign that she's attracted to you and interested in you. And if you feel the same way about her, I encourage you to go and talk to her. Cheers, Christopher. Christopher says I look slimmer. I have got slimmer. Thanks, I really appreciate it. So, hey, Paulie, it's good to see you. And sorry if I change the subject, guys, because obviously when I do these live streams, they're not really planned very much. So I'm just freestyling here. I want to let you guys know about a free event that I've got coming up. It's completely free. It doesn't cost any money. And it's my Fearless event. I'm going to give you the date and invite you to come down. I'm going to tell you what is going to happen at the event and how this is going to help you. And I've already had quite a few people register for the event. So the event, let me just write it down. So the event is on the 16th of June. It's a Sunday, and it starts at 1 p.m. and it ends at 3 p.m. It's a 2-hour event. It might go on a bit longer. So it's called Fearless. I'll explain very quickly why I created this event. The reason why I created this event, because years ago, I had extreme anxiety. I was very frightened of pretty much everything. Really struggled with women. That was a big problem I had. And it was only when I started to take action and go out and speak to women and get around positive people and start to face my social fears of public speaking with people, and I started putting up YouTube videos. But even before I started to teach, my life started to change, and I started to really build my confidence, and it really did change the way I viewed myself and women, and I started to get positive experiences, and I finally got a girlfriend. So because that's helped me so much, I want to give back and help other men that are in a place where they're very fearful and they want to improve. But again, don't want to force on anyone. I don't want to preach on everyone. I'm not trying to change people who don't want to change. It's only for people that want it. So the Fearless event is an experience where we give you exercises that put you under a little bit of stress and anxiety to teach you how to manage fear and anxiety and build your confidence. So what I'm going to do at this Phyllis event is something that I've never done before. I'm going to give all of you guys a free 1 hour taster session where I'm going to take you out and teach you how to speak to women in a completely honest, natural way, so it can help you to build your confidence, so you can have the experience. And you don't have to live through me. You don't have to just watch my videos on YouTube and see me do it. You get experience. So we're going to be doing an hour of that. We're going to do some boxing pad work. So me and my friend are going to do that. And we're going to get all of you to come up. And you don't need to be a boxer, so don't worry. You can complete beginners or whatever. And the idea is just to get guys in the habit of taking action and getting them more physically fit to reduce their anxiety. Also, the Fearless workshop is all about helping to install confidence in men. So helping them with their confidence with women, with themselves, with people, with life in general. And there's so many other things as well, but I'm just trying to keep it simple. So at the Fearless event, I'm going to give a short public talk. I won't keep it too long because I know people can get bored if you do. I'm not going to do a long talk. I'll probably give about a 20-minute introduction, bit about myself and how things I've learned. Then we'll do a Q&A, so all of you have got a chance to ask me any question you want about dating, about confidence, anything you're struggling with. Then we're going to go and do the hour taster session in the park. It's a great environment. I love speaking to women in parks. It's honest, as a group. We might break the groups up because I've got a feeling there's going to be so many people coming. Part of me don't want too many of you coming because I'm feeling a little bit nervous about doing public talks because I've had a break for a while, but I'm excited too. So, and I just want to mention, when you come to my talks, they're very nice environments. You're not going to feel judged. Everyone is open and friendly. Everyone is there for the same reason, even though you're and teaching the groups. I don't know everything. I'm not perfect. None of us are. So I'm going to help you guys. You're going to help me. And it's all about helping one another. So it's a great experience. I can't wait for it. I've run a lot of these events, really Fearless events, and I kind of kept them small, but I felt like putting on a bigger event. So an hour taster session, going out and meeting women. We're going to do some drills on the pads, and we're going to do a Q&A. And then after we've done the hour taster session, we're all going to go for coffee or tea, or if you want to grab a Coke lemonade, and we're all going to discuss our experiences and share how we feel. And then it's probably very likely you're going to make friends. It always happens at the event. And after the Fearless event, you might probably make a friend so you can practice going out together and helping each other to meet women. So this is a really good event, and I can't wait. So if any of you want to book on the Fearless event on the 16th of June, which is a Sunday, then just email me. Here's my email address. I'm going to write it here. So drop me an email and push yourself. Honestly, don't even if you're nervous, just come along. Listen, if you want to come along and you don't want to speak much and you just want to sit there and you're too nervous to take part, you're welcome to come along. No one is gonna force you. That's the thing. We don't do that. I don't do that in any of my events. We don't force people if they don't want to do it. We'll help you, we'll push you, we'll encourage you. You've got to agree and want to do it. So no one's going to force you, and you're going to be in a great environment. I've got a friend, people come from different countries to join this event. Some of the people that come and worked with me before. If you can't make the event, guys, and you're living in Serbia or you're away, then don't worry. You can still follow my YouTube videos, or if you need any help, you can. I do a thing over Skype where I work with people over Skype, so you can get in touch. So it's not the end of the world if you can't come to the event. But if you can, it would be great. You can personally email me if you've got any questions. My email is johnnybub@gmail.com. Any questions, just email me. And please, guys, leave your comments under my YouTube videos. I go through all of my videos. Hey, Mark, good to see you. I answer every single question I can. If I don't know the answer, I'll say I don't. If the question is, obviously, if it's hate or criticism, and I don't feel like responding, then I'm not going to respond to hate and criticism. I'm just going to ignore it. So I don't have my Skype with me. Email me, and then I'll give you my Skype through email. I feel more comfortable doing that. So I'll give you my email address. So if you've got any questions, you can email me if you need to speak to me on Skype. So there's my email, and then I'll give you the Skype through the email. Also, as a reminder, guys, make sure to subscribe to the YouTube channel, because if you don't subscribe to the YouTube channel, and I put out a new video of me showing you how to go out and speak to women in the daytime with honesty, you're going to miss the video. Or if I put out a video helping you to quit porn, or how to build your confidence, or any struggles you're having with relationships with women, you're going to miss out. So hit subscribe on the YouTube channel. It doesn't cost you any money. I'm not going to ask you your bank details. And it would really help me to build up this YouTube channel, grow it. A lot of you have said that you think my channel should be bigger. I think it should be bigger. I think the stuff that I put out is really good. It's really helpful. Yeah, any questions you've got. And listen, if you want me, like, if there's something you want me to talk about on a live stream, email me or just let me know. You know, you guys know where to find me. And I will get back and answer your question. And that's why I made this video today. I personally didn't want to do this video. I didn't want to speak about Love Island. A lot of people asked me, Johnny, we want your opinion. Come on. And I thought, okay, I'll talk about it. So it seems that most of you don't resonate with the show. And I kind of figured that anyway. But I really want to encourage you guys. Every single one of you can date a beautiful woman if you want it. Every single one of you can have a good relationship with women. If you face your fears and build your confidence. That's what this message on this YouTube channel is about. It's really simple. It's about encouraging men to go out and, you know, take the scientific approach and face your fears, and through doing that you gain more confidence. So any more questions you've got about the TV show Love Island? Also, to let you guys know as well, in the next couple of weeks, I am going to put out a new video of me demonstrating how to go out and speak to women with honesty. I'm going to also make a point of saying at the moment, guys, I'm really not motivated by ego. Obviously, I've done these videos for years. At the moment, I'm in a relationship. I'm seeing someone at the moment. So I am not going to be running up and down, you know, showing off about how many women I can meet. I'm really not interested in that. I've got no interest in doing that at all. My only interest is helping and inspiring men who don't have a girlfriend, who don't have the confidence, who have tried online dating, hasn't worked for them, Tinder hasn't worked. They've watched TV shows like Love Island, that isn't helping them. I want to encourage men to go out and meet women in honest environments and get to know women in environments and everyday situations. We don't have cameras pointed at us all the time. That's not reality. We're not on some island. We're in our everyday life. We're on the street. We're in a coffee shop. We're coming from work. We're at university. You know, we're out of our friends. And I help men with their confidence so they can, you know, they can take these opportunities every day and meet women, you know, and see for yourself, see how positive women respond. Hey, Jake, good to see you, mate. Nice to see you. And I just want to say as well, to Mark as well, because Mark's someone who followed me a long time. And I'm really pleased for Mark that he seems to be doing really well. He helps men with their confidence with women. He's got a Facebook group. He's supported me from the very start. And you commented on my videos today. So I really appreciate all the support that you guys give. Yeah, it's been, I've really enjoyed putting out the new videos and stuff like that, and I really appreciate the support that you guys gave me. Even from my old videos, they're still getting a lot of views. And as I said, at the end of the day, the media can say whatever they want about me, or, you know, or about a lot of the guys who go out and you know, just trying to be decent on it that I've dated. They've been completely fine with me meeting them on the street. They actually really appreciated it. They were really refreshed. So I can't be that bad, can I? Or a lot of my students, or, you know, a lot of so many other men, we can't be that bad, you know, because we're just being honest and doing something that men did many years ago, and it's very normal. It's almost like saying, if we're bad for going out and meeting women in public, then that kind of means that we're not allowed to speak to people. We can only speak to people on Tinder. That's ridiculous. We can only speak to people on the internet. Completely, what kind of culture are we becoming? I really question the culture. So for people that don't want these limited ways of dating women like Tinder, um, shows that promote this type of energy, like Love Island or Celebrity Get Me Out, all these kind of shows, I don't really even know most of them. We want something more honest and genuine. And I know because I interact with so many people, not just on YouTube, in person. I've worked with thousands of people in the 8.5 years that I've been helping and teaching people. And not even just that. When I'm out and about, like I met a girl yesterday just getting some food from Canada. Now, I wasn't necessarily trying to pick her up. I was just getting my food. She smiled at me. I was a gentleman. I said, go in front of me. She said, no, I've been served. We just started talking to one another, and I said, I'm eating my food, do you want to join me? It was just a nice conversation. She was really pleased that I spoke to her. What am I supposed to do? Not speak to a woman if I'm at a checkout in a food burrito place? She looks at me and she's happy to join me. I'm not forcing women to date me, and the guys that I work with, these are really decent guys, all of you. Most of the guys, they're decent guys who don't want to manipulate women, and they don't want to be manipulated by anyone. They're genuine men who want to get over their shyness anxiety, and they want to meet a girlfriend, and they want to take their own initiative and be confident men and be strong men and be leaders, and they want to be able to walk up to a woman and invite her out. What is wrong with that? If that's bad, then please show me what's good. So you think I'm going to spend my time on Tinder trying to convince women to date me when it's a fake platform? It encourages ego. It encourages only looks. And I never ever claimed to be. I'm not a cover model. And I think most of the guys I work with relate to me because I'm normal. But I've got the courage and confidence, and I've practiced and built my confidence through working on myself. And I've helped loads of other guys, and that's brilliant. So try it for yourself. Look, by all means, if you want to watch Love Island, I can't stop you. Watch it. I'm not trying to stop people watching Love Island. I'm just pointing out that it's a negative show, and it didn't work for me. And a lot of my friends and clients didn't work for them either. So it's not about saying, you have to meet women in this environment. You do it where you're comfortable. Look, I've spoken to some people that didn't agree with me, and they say that online dating worked for them. But 99% of women I spoke to said they didn't do Tinder or online dating. They didn't meet the right men. So it's not just men that are saying this; it's women as well. And I've got plenty of women that's. I had a woman. Sorry, she's a person. She loves my YouTube infill videos. She watched the videos. She went out and approached men herself, and she got success. She sent me a message. She follows me on Facebook. Brilliant, and she's from the UK. She's English. Not that it matters. And I get women from other countries all around the world. So I'm really pleased that there's a lot of women that support my message, encourage me to put the videos out, and want me to encourage men to approach women in the daytime, because women really appreciate when guys do that. I'm not focusing on the negative women, the negative men, the negative media. I'm just not going to buy into that. So at the end of the day, it's people's choice. But that's my views on Love Island, and I've got to know what you guys' views are. John Mortis, what do you think about making fun of your anxiety while talking to a woman? I think, listen, at the end of the day, if that helps you, and that's your personality, great, I'm all for it. As you've seen in the past and in the present, I don't take myself too seriously. I've got a good sense of humor. So I encourage you to be yourself. And if being yourself is making fun of your anxiety, great. And yeah, I think that's great. Why not? At the end of the day, be yourself. Hey, Anderson, thanks for coming live stream. I really appreciate you've supported me through thick and thin, through the good times, bad times, constantly supporting me on Facebook and YouTube. I really appreciate it. Thank you, mate. I wish you the best. So yeah, at the end of the day, a positive message. Thanks for the videos. Can't stay. That's it. You're welcome, guys. I'm going to end this live stream in the next 5 or minutes. Just give you guys last couple of minutes to ask me any questions. Thanks, Anderson. I appreciate that, man. I really appreciate it. If you've got any more questions, guys, And I am going to be putting out a lot more videos, and I'm going to be doing demonstration videos. A lot of you have asked me, you know, there's a new section on YouTube, which is great, where you can post up like Facebook, and you guys have said, you know, what videos you want. So like I've always said, I always try and maintain my own integrity. I'm not going to put videos out just because people want me to if I don't feel right about it. At the same time, I want to make people happy, you guys, and help you. And if you ask me for a certain video and I feel good about it, I'll make it, which is why I made this live stream. So there's a lot more videos to come, a lot more free events to come. And yeah, just going to help you to be more confident and stuff. And I'm going to be talking about things like boxing, fitness, and it's true what my friend said, and some of you, it was good constructive criticism. There was a period where I do admit I was repeating myself a lot. I kept doing every video was about social anxiety, and it does get a little bit boring. We do have to mix things up. I don't want to, you know, we want a more positive message. So I am going to mix things up. I am going to talk about dating and confidence with women. I will talk about fitness, boxing, you know, maybe I'll talk about politics, all different things, fashion. So we're going to make this channel fun and just enjoy it. Yeah, things are really good. Thanks for asking. And yeah, I've got to say one thing, right? I've got to really thank you guys, because, you know, there's a difference between hate and constructive criticism. The constructive criticism that I got from you guys, can't tell you how much I appreciate it and how much it's helped me in my life, and it's helped me to help more of you guys and people around the world. Like, you guys need to get my fashion right. You encourage me to, you know, fix my appearance more. You encourage me to put out better quality YouTube videos, which I've done. And it's, do you know what? In doing all these things, it really made me happy. It really helped me, and it's guys. So, you know, I think we all need to toughen up from time to time. My dad used to say that it's not good if people always tell you what you want to hear. Obviously, no one's perfect, and you know, so that was really good, and that's it's been great for me. So, and I just want to say as well, I don't know if he's going to watch it. A big thanks to new filmmaker and cameraman. He's a lovely guy, and I'm just so happy with the work that he's done. It's 4K, it's great quality. He really makes an effort, and I've loved it. And so yeah, massive thanks and appreciation for the support and the encouragement. And I'm just going to keep giving back because it feels good. You know? So just going to keep it simple, really, and have fun. John Morris, society, put pressure into. Listen, mate, I can't agree with you anymore. The amount men and women are under, that's why people are getting sick. That's why people are having mental breakdowns. I know the amount of pressure that I've felt at times. It's made me depressed. So I've had to learn how to not get so stressed by going to the gym. So I couldn't agree with you anymore. I think men and women are under so much pressure, and it's not helping people. So that's why I'm going to put out some more light-hearted stuff, having fun, just to take the pressure off people. You know, and it's funny because just, you know, after seeing Anthony Joshua lose, a lot of people are saying that he must be under so much pressure. He must be. You know, yeah, learn to trust in God. I'm a believer. I believe in God. So things like faith really help. You look better and happier without facial hair. Thanks. I really appreciate it. I am a lot happier. And I'm really thankful for that. Thank God. Thanks for a great supportive family that I've got, good friends, and such a loyal, you know, I don't really like the word followers, even fans. It feels weird for me because I don't see myself like that. But just great support, you know, friends, great guys like yourself who are very supportive. But yeah, I'm trying to be a better man, and I'm trying to not be so self-centered and just focus on helping other people, and that's what I enjoy doing. So that's what we're going to do. Yeah, supporters. Yeah, fans feels weird. It doesn't feel right for me when I say, and I might say it sometimes because I'm human, because it's so natural, but it doesn't feel right. I don't want people being intimidated by me. I don't want people being inferior to me. I hate that. Make people feel like that. I just want people to think, you know what, this guy, he's just trying to help other people. He's not perfect. He's a genuine person. And he's helping people, and great. People resonate, great. And if they're happy, that's wonderful. And a lot of people have been happy. And if people don't like me as well, it's not my problem. I'm not here trying to be liked by everyone. That's impossible, actually. That make me sick, and I'm not going to let myself get depressed and sick again. So, no. What's your thoughts on schools in England teaching kids about? Well, that's a whole other topic, and I'm not going to go into that now. That's really controversial. There's certain things, if I don't feel like speaking about, I won't. I appreciate your question. Maybe at some point I'll talk about that. Right now, I'm focusing on what we're talking about today, which is just getting people's thoughts on this show, Love Island, and this whole thing. But I will be talking more about, things like Tinder, because so many guys have come to me and said it isn't working for them. I don't use it. So, yeah, I hope you guys have enjoyed the new YouTube video. Check them out. And I think I've said everything I needed to say. Got the Fearless event coming up on the 16th of June. A couple of weeks ago. You guys are welcome to come to that. We're going to have a great time. Appreciate all the support from you guys. Keep your questions coming. If you've got any other questions, email me. And as well, if I don't answer your question, don't be offended. Don't take it personal. Maybe it's because I don't feel good about answering it, or I don't have the answer to every question. And yeah, getting the last takeaway I want to give, actually, I want to just encourage men to go out, face the fears, be yourself, be honest, talk to women, talk to people, follow your dreams, follow your heart, and just see what happens. So yeah, see you next video. Make sure to subscribe to the channel, and let me know how you're doing. Andy says, I think Tinder only works if you throw money at it. I don't know much about that. I guess you're assuming it probably has a paid, part of it. Like most business models, there'll be something free and then it's paid. But yeah, I'm going to head off. Thanks, Jay, for your support. I know I'm aware that you comment a lot on my videos. I'll see you guys in the next live stream and YouTube videos. And if I've, again, because I can't answer every question at every moment, just email me a question or post it and I'll answer it. Enjoy the process. Hope to see you at the Fearless event on the 16th of June. And yeah, see you guys soon. All right, bye.